In this video, I'll show two levels. This one that's one of the hardest levels I've ever made from Mario Maker 1, and this one that I beat with all three of my eyes closed. In the beginning, I throw shells to jump off of as I collect this red coin, and I trigger this setup so I can hop off this shell to get some speed. And I perform this nearly frame-perfect mid-air shell jump, which means I have about 1/60th of a second to press the correct inputs perfectly. Now, I jump off the moving shell again to line up a tight spring jump. Then, I do this long delayed shell jump, and I catch and carry this spring so I can launch this falling Goomba away from hitting me. I hold on to the spring until the final and hardest trick, where I throw it in line with Mario, perform a mid-air shell throw, and re-grab the spring to launch the shell up into a POW to clear the enemies on screen. And then I do another nearly frame-perfect mid-air shell jump and this really small shell jump so I can barely reach the key door. It leads to the goal, and I complete the level. Now this next level is extra hard because I beat it with 3 of my eyes closed. So this level is Mario hopping between clown cars and performing unique tricks like here, where I shell jump to launch out this clown car so I can get momentum from it and jump through the spikes. I can also make use of the low gravity effect here by bonking the shell to bounce off of midair. And here, the swamp bumps my clown car so I have enough speed to jump over to the next section where I precisely shoot a fireball at the ice to let down the P-switch. And I perfectly time landing on the P-switch midair so I can jump from the appearing blocks. Now, I throw this POW to jump off midair, and the fireball hits this bomb so I can throw it a few times and jump from the clown cars. And I surf on it midair so it breaks this block here. Now this next part looks a bit funny. I just mashed the jump button so I can move faster with the clown car. And I time a shell jump in this clown car. And here, I very precisely line up with this clown car so it bounces me up to make this jump, and I perform this tight shell jump across the gap. Now for this last part, I juggle the bomb until I can throw it in here and activate the POW to destroy the muncher. And I jump onto the spike, which I definitely never hit, and I reach the goal with no time left to spare. So whenever I achieve something like beating hard levels, I like to celebrate by putting something up on my wall that represents my achievement. And the coolest part of this level is definitely this music note block. So I put a music note on my wall. Guys, I'm terrible at cooking and I have no idea what I'm doing most of the time. But luckily, there's Factor. Factor delivers ready-to-eat, fresh, never frozen meals straight to your door, leaving you time and energy to tackle everything on your to-do list. No, but seriously, normally if I want to cook meals like this, it would take me hours every day, but with Factor, I can heat this up in the microwave for 2 minutes and it's ready to eat and actually tastes amazing. My favorite one I tried was the mushroom, tomato, and goat cheese cavatappi. The sauce was yummy, and the food was a lot better than what I can make myself. With 34 chef-prepared, dietitian-approved weekly options, there's new meals to try all the time. You can also add to your snack supply with an assortment of over 36 sweets, smoothies, juices, and more satisfying add-ons. Yummy. Factor is now owned by HelloFresh, and with even more meal plans to choose from, I'm able to switch between the brands, and you guys can enjoy both brands at a discount with me. So head to Factor75.com or click the link below and use code LilKirbs50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. If you want to save time getting delicious meals for yourself, then give it a try. Again, that's 50% off your first box by clicking the link in the description below and using code LilKirbs50. And thanks to Factor for sponsoring this video.